Will he or won't he seems to be the question on the minds of F1 experts regarding the return of former F1 driver Fernando Alonso. Alonso himself has been quite secretive about his intentions, but according to some news sources, there may be new developments behind the scenes. I'm your host Dylan Shelley, and first up on Formula World is Alonso to Renault a done deal for 2021. Rumours have been getting stronger that retired F1 driver Fernando Alonso could be making a return to F1 soon with Renault. Renault, who are in need of a replacement driver for McLaren-bound Daniel Ricciardo, have already admitted that Alonso is indeed an option for them. The latest reports by a reputable Spanish radio show seem to suggest that his return is not only a sure thing, but could happen a lot sooner and possibly midway through 2020 itself. Alonso was approached for his comments regarding this, and he started off his reply by looking at all the speculation surrounding his future. At noon they were saying that a team has said no to Alonso. By the night I am racing in 2020 for the very same team. He, however, promised to announce his plans very soon. I have already said months ago that my future plans were decided for a long time, and that I would share it shortly, and so it will be. Renault's managing director Cyril Abiteboul also gave his comments on these rumours. We are talking to a few names, some big names and some lesser known names. We need a quick driver, we need a talented driver, and we need a driver that can understand and buy into Renault's project. It has to be remembered that Alonso was quite tight-lipped about his move from Ferrari to McLaren in the past, even after it was almost confirmed by many different sources in the paddock. Regardless, news around this topic should be taken with a grain of salt until anything is officially confirmed. Fast feed! Renault's Esteban Ocon would be very happy if retired F1 driver Fernando Alonso were to return to Renault in 2021. McLaren's Lando Norris is very happy for teammate Carlos Sainz and feels that he certainly deserved the Ferrari contract for 2021. He also thinks that as a driver, future teammate Daniel Ricciardo is very different from Carlos and feels that it is important to find his strengths and weaknesses. Red Bull team advisor Helmut Marko feels that the first two races in Austria are the model event for the rest of the season. This has to work, and if it does, then the chances are that the season will go well. Mercedes' Valtteri Bottas has revealed that the goal for this year is to become world champion. Every less result is inferior to that. His teammate Lewis Hamilton thinks that they haven't been terribly bad in Austria, but it's a challenging circuit with the altitude and temperatures. He also thinks that Max Verstappen gets better and better every year, so he certainly expects them to become formidable opponents this year. F1 CEO Chase Carey thinks that in the next few weeks they will look to land certainly at least another chunk of the calendar ideally, and they'd like to land the whole second half of the calendar. Ferrari Charles Leclerc has revealed that they still have questions about their exact speed, but is 99% sure they'll have more trouble than last year. Max Verstappen can't imagine anyone being in favour of racism, and that everyone is equal in this world. Lewis Hamilton thinks that people saw his videos on racism as targeting certain drivers, but it really wasn't like that, and confirmed that he targeted the whole industry with that. And former F1 driver Nick Heidfeld thinks that Mick Schumacher has a good chance of getting into the Alfa Romeo, not just on Friday during the free practice sessions, but all weekend, even during racing. Do you believe the rumours that Alonso has already signed a deal with Renault? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you like this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.